Anwar, tough one to take tonight.
Yes, disappointed to be going home empty-handed. I thought it was a game that whoever got that goal would probably be worthy winners. We didn't get ours, we huffed and puffed, but I think we lacked a little bit of quality in the final third. They got the goal they needed, and ultimately that decided on the game.
So there was a couple of changes as well, starting a line-up with Mike going out with suspension and Joseph coming in as well. But how do you feel they did?
Yeah, so obviously we had to make a couple of changes with obviously Mike's red card, but ultimately I thought that we had enough to come here, put on a performance and get something. And for large spells of the game, I thought we were going to take home at least a point. But ultimately, I think our quality in the final third was lacking today, and our quality overall. You know, we're usually a team that try to get the ball down and try and play in the right areas. I think we worked hard, we were organised for large spells, but just like that cutting edge, that passing game, that pass that can open the defence. That weren't the case today for us. So, you know, I felt like at Maidenhead, where if you're not going to play to your best or well, you know, get a draw, get a point, take something away from the game, a clean sheet. Obviously they got their goal, so that weren't the case today.
It's a bit of a scrappy first half, and it's fair to say neither side really deserved to go ahead at the break.
Yeah, to be honest, I think the first half was a scrappy game, and the second half, to be fair, weren't one for the purists, if I'm honest. And I think today was going to be separated by one goal. If we would have got the goal, we would have maybe defended that lead, but they got it. That changed the game a little bit, so we went and tried to really attack and throw some bodies on the pitch to get that goal, to get back into the game. It wasn't to be. We had some good pressure towards the end, but like I say, ultimately we didn't really make the most of our entries into the final third. They made the most of their one opportunity, really, their good opportunity in this squad.
And one thing from the first half was Alfie coming off with an injury. Firstly, how's he doing?
We don't know yet, but obviously disappointed because you organise a team to set up to play against the opposition. You know, you do a lot of work on how we're going to play, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and then to have a key player, you know, go off early, it always kind of, you know, it's a little bit of an issue. But to be honest, I felt we dealt with that. I felt we controlled the game, we got back into it, but we didn't really show that quality. Disappointing, but you know, I feel like we're a team that if we aren't playing at our best, and today, listen, we was nowhere near our best. I still think we're capable of playing badly and like getting a draw, you know, nicking a point. But that wasn't the case today. So fair play to Wrexham. You know, again, it was a scruffy game, and I think a goal was going to win this game, and they got it.
But looking back at the second half, we came out much better in that second half and had several chances. But like you say, that one strike from Luke Young won them the game. Yeah,
listen, it was a great strike. I think we could have done better to block it. But ultimately, they got their goal, we didn't, and we've just got to go back to the drawing board and look at how we can be more, you know, clinical offensively. I think up until Maidenhead, we scored in every single game, which is a good return, you know, because we're capable of scoring. Today, it wasn't the case. So it was going to be the goal that got the game, and they got it, we didn't. So we just got to go back to the drawing board, get some of our players some well-needed rest. Some of our players that are injured, they can recover, and hopefully we can look forward to playing Chesterfield and get something there.
That was my next question. We've got a bit of an extended break with Solihull still in the FA Cup, Chesterfield away. It's a long trip and a Tuesday night game as well.
Yeah, long trip on a Tuesday night. To be honest, you know, I want games all the time. You know, it's hard when you are out of sync, when you've got a weekend off, but I think this year there's going to be a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of times where we're not going to be able to play, teams aren't going to be able to play, but what it does do, it gives some of our players an opportunity to get more recovery time. We need that. We've got to look at some of the injuries that we've got, look at where they're going to be in a couple of weeks, but hopefully, you know, when we play our next game, we've got some players that are fully fit and the players are well rested, and we go again.
Are you in with a shot? More information below. Click here for the next video, click here to subscribe.